If you're a follower of a social dance like salsa, bachata, kizomba, zouk, or a different one, I bet it has happened to you. You were ready to spend the night dancing. You put on some nice makeup, you did your hair, you put on something nice, maybe a special outfit you bought for this occasion, and you went to the venue. You entered the room full of people, they were dancing, and you were ready to have the dance as well. And you waited, and you waited, and waited, and waited. And basically, your night was ruined. Believe me, I was there. I remember one salsa New Year's party when I wasn't asked to dance even once. Now, after dancing bachata for roughly 3 years, I don't really have this problem anymore, so I guess I learned how to deal with it. But in this video, I'm going to share with you not just my tips, but tips which were actually shared with me by guys, dance leaders in salsa, zouk, bachata, and kizomba. I sent to them a poll survey in which I asked them how do they actually choose their dance partners? What do they pay attention to? And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips which they shared with me, ranked from the least to the most important one. Tip number 5 is to be noticed. It may seem a bit obvious, but actually I believe it makes a lot of sense. So make sure the leader gets a chance to actually notice you. So first of all, position yourself strategically, like close to the edge of the dance floor. Do not hide somewhere in the corner or behind other people and expect to be asked to dance. Another thing is that guys actually wrote that very often they kind of scan the girls and make sure which ones are actually waiting to be asked to dance, and they do not ask the ones who are engaged in the conversation with someone else, who are checking their phones. So even if it makes you uncomfortable, show it. You are waiting there to be asked to dance. Make it obvious to the guys. Another aspect of getting noticed is wearing something noticeable, just standing out from the crowd a little bit. So personally, I like wearing bright colors, and I believe it kind of helps me to look different. So I know I may be biased, but still, I believe if you are wearing, for instance, a red shiny top, you are standing a better chance of being noticed rather than wearing something dark, let's say, and forgettable. Tip number 4, look good. So tip number 4 is actually connected with the previous one. 10% of guys admitted that they pay attention to the clothes that the girl is wearing while choosing their dance partner. And actually some of them said that they do not like anything too revealing. Other guys wrote that they really appreciate it when the girl is wearing high heels. Clothes are definitely an important aspect, and it's important to wear something not just comfortable, but also something that really makes you feel like $1 million. So clothes matter, and more broadly speaking, looks matter. 25% of male leaders in my poll admitted that they do pay attention to the followers' looks, to her beauty, while choosing their dance partner. So let's try to look our best. And I also need to add that some people mentioned personal hygiene, that it's important for them. So girls, just showering, making sure we are fresh, not dripping with sweat, is important. Tip number 3 is to make friends among the dancers. 55% of guys I asked admitted that they predominantly ask to dance girls they already know. Of course, this tip is not particularly helpful if you're going dancing in a different city or in a different country. But if you're going dancing in the place where your dance school is located, I believe it really makes sense to try to be friendly, to chat to people, during and after classes. Keep in touch on social media. So when you join this dance community and you know people, you become more recognizable and you are more likely to be actually asked to dance. Another option is to go to a pre-party with a bunch of friends together. So then when you go to the dance party, it will be quite natural that you will dance with one another. And finally, even if you don't know anyone in a given town or country, you may decide to go to a pre-party class, and most venues offer such a class before the dance party. And then during such a lesson, you have a chance to chat with people, meet the leaders, so it will be natural that you may dance together after that. Tip number 2 is to become a better dancer. 60% of male leaders in my poll admitted that they take into account the dancing skills of the follower while choosing a dance partner. I know that progress doesn't happen overnight, but as much as we do, the leaders simply want to have an enjoyable dance with someone with decent following skills, good technique, nice styling, sense of rhythm, and musicality. It's obvious. So we can do a lot to improve our skills. We can attend the classes regularly, practice on our own or with a partner, take private lessons. I think it's a great way to improve our skills, and we may try to record ourselves and then watch how we are actually dancing. I think it helps a lot to improve. And now it's time for the absolute winner. The point, smile, be positive, was ticked by 95% of participants of my poll. So it is the most important aspect. So let's pause for a moment and try to understand what they mean by this. So I know from the conversations with the male dancers is that they really hate it when the girl they are dancing with has this blank stare, blank face, irritated, bored face, and it makes them feel really bad. I understand that we might be having simply a bad day, we might be going through a difficult period in our life. It's completely understandable, but let's try to be positive. Let's try to appreciate what the leader is doing and what he's leading on the dance floor. So I believe that we as followers should try to make an effort to appreciate everything that the leader we are currently dancing with is doing for us, because he is the one who is trying to figure out all the dance combinations. He is trying to keep the rhythm. He's protecting us on the dance floor. And I believe very often we as followers, we kind of take all these things for granted. So let's appreciate, even if the leader is not perfect. And now, time for a bonus tip. How to get asked to dance? Ask the guy yourself. I know you don't like it. I don't like it myself. And also you girls, you're not doing it. I asked in another poll the followers, do you often ask leaders to dance? And only 20% of girls answered yes. So most of you don't really do it. But I asked the leaders, do you enjoy being asked to dance by a girl? And do you know how many of them answered yes? 100%. Woo! 100% of guys like it, enjoy it. They really feel good when we are brave and we do it. I started asking guys to dance occasionally, and actually it feels very liberating. So let's do it, girls. Let's be brave. Guys love it.
Oh, yes.
Let's just dance together. So I'd like to thank everyone so much for giving me the replies. If you agree or disagree with something, please let me know in the comments. And see you on the dance floor. Bye.